All of the guitar that you hear in the background of this track is from a brand new sample pack that launched today. It's really good and I want you guys to check it out. First of all, here's a little sample of what you can put together using it. Right, so let's go ahead and get into this because I'm sure you guys are very curious. I'm going to open a brand new project while we go over this. So the sample pack, as you can see here, is Bruce's Infinity Guitars Volume 1. Now, this is made by, some of you might know him, his name's Bustre, also known as KONKAI. He's the guitarist for Fox Stevenson Live and Solomon France and a lot of people like that. He's really good at guitar, and what he did is he put together a sample pack that, as you can see here, is sorted by tone. We have clean and 2 different tones, and there's also a section for bar chords and power chords. So the way this is set up, let's start off with tone 1. We have one-shots, and we also have strumming of the chords. We have every basic chord here. And what that means and what sets this apart from any other pack really that I've seen is you're not limited to whatever a loop is that someone's provided in a pack. A lot of packs are like that. They play a really cool loop, which is great, but you can't really write your own song around it because you have something that's already pre-made for you. This, you get to build your own chords. You could put it together in whatever progression you want, and you can make it fit whatever song you're writing. So say, for example, I wanted to put together a quick little chord progression. We have this. We'd start on that, which is a great tone already. I really like it. And at the position where we want it to switch, we can go ahead and slice that and grab our next chord. So I think maybe we'll try, say, a G major. Then we'll grab an A major. And an E major. So now we have a chord progression that, you see, I was able to pick what I wanted, which is awesome. And now I've gone and resized them to exactly where I want them, and we can give it a listen. So that sounds really cool already, but there's some more we could do with this pack that I think really makes it cool. If you want more realistic guitars, a lot of times when someone's recording guitar, they'll do what's called doubling. And guess what? Because you have 2 different tones here, we can go to tone 2 and grab those same chords and then pan one, say, hard left, and the other one hard right. Now listen to how good this sounds. And I know this is a brand new project, there's not much going on, but say for example we went and just grabbed a drum loop and put it over so we got a feel for what this would sound like as a track. Just go ahead and drag this in. Listen to how full this sounds because it really covers like your low mids, your mids. This is really awesome that this is now possible, because guitar is really great for filling out space in your track. This is something that I know in my own use case, because I'm not really a guitar player, I'd usually fill out with more digital things, so like I'd use a saw stack and then I'd try to layer it with stuff and make it sound good, but I always find myself wanting to reach for guitar. And now I can custom fit whatever chords I want into anything I'm working on, and the tones are amazing, I really like them. There's also this clean one as well, so if you don't want it like amped up and you just want to get it a nice cleaner tone like this, that's there too. And you could build whatever chord progression you want. Now we want to check out power chords as well. We have 2 different tones, and you see we have muted and open. Now what's really cool with this is you can combine these. They work seamlessly together. So say for example, I wanted a pattern that maybe starts off like this, but then say here, switches over to muted. We can do that. So let's try it out here. I'm going to split both of these, my left and my right, because we're using them together. And we're going to grab the same chord. So that's a B major. We'll grab this one, split it, and we'll grab one from tone 2 that we could pan. So now we have this. And you could do that, you could bring it in whenever you want and build it to sound however you want it and however you hear it in your head. I'm going to open up the project I had open at the beginning of this video, and I'll show you what I did with that progression and how I made that work. So here's that project. So this one, I had this layer here, which I've panned hard left, because originally it's like this. So that's the progression I built, and I wanted to do the same thing where it's doubled, so I brought in this layer. And then, after using those muted ones for the little intro here, I layered them with our bar chords over here, and got this kind of deal. And then, because like I say, you could build it to whatever you want to make, I was able to write my own bass line to it, just a simple little saw patch like so. We also have the drums I put together here, which end up getting layered with some more heavy hitting hits. And that turned into this, which I thought was really cool. So something like this, I think would sound really good with like a vocal, like a chorusy line over that. But now you have the guitars to make that just a little bit more real, and you can put this together using this pack. And I also said there's one-shots, so say for example, you don't necessarily want to just use like that rhythm. You could do this, and you could put that together how you want to, with any of the notes. That's the muted one, and we have the same thing for open. And of course, you could process these however you want too. There's room for something like reverb, or even just something as simple as dimension expander, make it a little wider if you wanted. There's room to do all of that with this pack. Again, it's Bruce's Infinity Guitars, Volume 1, so maybe there's a chance of a Volume 2 in the future too, that would be really cool. And the link to buy this if you're interested is in the description below. I've known Bruce a really long time too, he's an awesome dude, so definitely go get this and support him. And if this video helped you out, support me as well by dropping a like on it, that helps me tremendously, and subscribe for future music production content like this. But thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.